This game is probably the best thing to come out of Disney, at least when Star Wars is concerned. You might disagree with me, but I honestly think it is, especially considering Episode 8 was so bleh. And hey, even if you don't think so, I think we can all agree that it is the best thing that EA did with their Star Wars license. And God, don't even let me start on them. But before we begin, you must be wondering who this handsome new rising star is. What content will he make? And I'll answer all of that before we start with this video, so relax and enjoy. First of all, I read books and stories. I have one high fantasy book published and one short story set in the same world, with more along the way. You can find them both in the links below if you're interested in them, and do not worry, I'll be making a video about them soon enough. As for the content itself, my videos will mostly be focused on the emotional journeys the characters go through, be it in a book, a movie, or anything else. So I won't be strict with some things that say Moller and the gang. I mean, what can I say? I love stories, I love the emotions that drive characters forward or pull them back. I love the way writers, movie makers, and artists in general make you connect with the characters, sympathize with them, even if their situations and worlds are completely alien to us. So, if all of that sounds appealing to you, you can subscribe, you can lurk, you can fantasize about me, it doesn't matter, but do stick around, you might find something worth your while. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. I will not be talking about the gameplay in this video, as the focus will be on the music, atmosphere and the characters. But if you are interested, even the gameplay is amazing. The feel of everything you do is so much fun and addicting. Each action makes you feel really good. I'd say overall I haven't had this much fun with the Star Wars game since Battlefront 2, not you, and Jedi Academy. Something I will not be covering in this video as well, but it's something I want to talk about in the future, is just how amazing a game like this would be in an Old Republic setting. Now, music is up first, and Fallen Order nails it. Just listen to the opening title theme. It made me feel like part of this universe again, this far, far away galaxy. It made me think of all the memories I had with the series since I first watched it on my VHS back in 1999. Topic for another video. And we all know there is no such thing as perfection, but this comes very close. And considering how amazing the music in Star Wars is, to make something so powerful in the first few seconds of starting the game is just sublime. Although that isn't the only thing that you see in the opening menu. As you slow down and listen to the music, you might, like I did, notice the background. And if you know when this game takes place, you might recognize the image immediately. You can figure out what is happening and just how important that moment is. And that feeling and the atmosphere of the first few moments of booting up the game never leave. And the whole game has a somber feeling that you get at the beginning, and the fact that besides all of that you can still have fun, explore and feel the freedom of being a Jedi is really the reason we all love Star Wars. And what exactly has happened at that opening screen is slowed in a heartbreaking way as you play through the game. During the game you will come into contact with two generations of characters, one Cal and the second sister, and the other Cere and Jaro Tapal. Both of the groups believe they have failed the other, and each of them has handled it in a different way. Tapal knew he had done all he could for Cal, and yet still failed to come out alive. So with his last dying breath, he gave his lightsaber to his Padawan, trusting in him completely. Despite it, Cal, in my opinion, failed his master in each and every single way, from the beginning of the game and right up to the moment they face off at Dathomir. And that whole part of the game is so well written. I had my heart beating through the whole thing. And just as Cal failed his master, so did Cere and Trilla fail one another, and responded to those betrayals in completely different ways, even though they both relied on hatred. The difference is that Cere despised herself for what she had done, while Trilla, on the other hand, condoned her own betrayal by hating Cere for handing her over to the Empire. So all of these characters go through scenarios that will probably never happen to us. I mean, I doubt my professor will get kidnapped by a Dark Lord, get tortured, and expose my master's degree. Still, even though their situations are completely out of this world, the things they feel are in line with what we might feel if something similar were to happen to us. I mean, how many times have you felt the same way? Simple sorrow for not protecting the person you love the most, or fear of not being able to help the people you care about in the future.